What's going on, Gadsden, Alabama? That's right, that's right. Clap it up, clap it up. Let's hear it. Clap it up for the year about to be finally over. You ready for that? If your guy won during the election, clap it up. 3 people voted for Trump. That's awesome. Now we know who to hate tonight. That's beautiful. You guys are a fun town. I left my teeth out tonight because I remembered I'm coming to Gadsden. Like, hell yeah. If I get pulled over here, they won't even search my shit for meth or catalytic converters. It's awesome. Where I'm from, I have to wear my false teeth or I go straight to jail. They'll plant evidence in Prattville, I'm talking about. You guys been together a while, I know that. We got some good couples in here. Make some noise. I'm gonna guess you guys, not being an asshole. Been together the longest? How long? 38 years. I'm coming up on 16 myself. Sir, I got a question for you. You ever get in trouble for doing exactly what she said? That is a trick question. That guy's been married 38 years. You ever get in trouble for doing exactly what she said? It's a thing. Like my wife the other day told me to go fuck myself. And then got mad when she caught me doing it. And I got mad because I'm like, the audacity. My body, my choice. She said, that's not what I'm mad about. I said, well, what is it? She said, it's the scented candles and the Kenny G. Apparently I don't do that for her. Man, weed's been great, but it's getting too good. I might have to break up with weed pretty soon. That's going to be my New Year's resolution. I determined that it's the case. It's too fucking strong. And I know this now because I have a 4-door truck. And when I got in the back seat of said truck and tried to crank the headrest in front of me, I said, this weed is too strong. When I sat at that stop sign patiently waiting on it to turn green, weed is too strong. Or when you get caught in conversations you don't want to be stuck in. Like, I'm at the bank the other day, high out of my mind on an edible, and 2 women in front of me start having a conversation. The woman in the very front turns to the woman between us and goes, Becky, I think I'm getting a yeast infection. And all I wanted to do was crawl out of that line. But I'm stuck, so I had to listen. And Becky says, well, you should go to the doctor. And the first woman says, I can't afford the doctor. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go sit in the creek for about 10 minutes. I'm like, please don't talk right now. Just keep your mouth shut. Don't bring any attention to yourself. But Becky beat me to it. She said, what the fuck is that supposed to do? And the woman in front says, well, if you sit in the creek for about 10 minutes, it resets your pH balance. I had to Google what that meant. But all I could think about was, what did fish taste like before women started swimming? There it is. All right. You guys excited for a good show tonight? If you've ever been to a Hack and Forth, make some noise. About half of you. Hell yeah. Well, for the other half that's never been, let me give you a little idea of what this is like. 3 minutes uninterrupted for the comics we call up. That's uninterrupted by us and by the lot of you. If you get to heckling, Cheyenne will tell you, we will stop what we're doing and make you the now new star of the show. Oftentimes it doesn't end well. The last time there was a woman crying out there. I don't know if it was our fault, but I'm taking credit for it. After that 3 minutes is up, our panel's going to interact with said comedian. It could be good, could be bad, could be wild, who knows? But it is going to be fun for all of you. So let's make some noise for that. While you guys are, that's when you start clapping. There it is. While you guys are clapping it up, I'm going to switch over to my role and bring up our panelists tonight. All right, we are locked, loaded, and ready to go. Our first panelist tonight, all the way from Birmingham, Alabama. Y'all make some noise for Mr. Jon Mclernon. Our second panelist tonight, filling in for Travis Johnson. Y'all make some warm love. Birmingham, Alabama's own, Kenny Henson. And our special guest panelist of the night, nationally touring comic, national headliner, talent coordinator for Levity Live out of Huntsville, Alabama. Y'all make some love for Scott Eason! All right, fellas. All your mics are live. Take it from here, John.
All right, okay. Of course, I had to pick the one fucking name I don't know if I'll be able to pronounce. I don't know where this guy is from. Hopefully he has a safe house here. Please give it up for Yuri Shatil, everybody. Let's hear it for him.
Yuri, yeah!
Yuri Shatil.
Oh, thanks, everybody. Thank you very much for having me. I got 3 minutes here, and I'm not going to talk about politics. Make some noise if you're tired of hearing about politics all the time, right? Yeah. That's why I'm here to talk about Jesus. That's right. Have you heard the good news? No, listen, I don't care what anybody thinks politically. I really, really don't. But you got to admit, the left has less fun bumper stickers. It's less fun on the left. You ever seen a Democrat bumper sticker? It always says something like, something like that, right? But a Republican bumper sticker is so fun, it doesn't even have to be on a car. It's just a guy on a Harley Davidson, and the back of his shirt says, "If you can read this, the bitch fell off." That's fun. I don't agree with it, but it's fun. That's my advice to the left. Even the fun gap with the bumper stickers, right? Like Planned Parenthood should have a bumper sticker that says, "Baby not on board." That would be good. Never seen it. And I don't even understand, why are people putting their politics on their cars? I'm stuck behind you in traffic. Right now, I hate you and everything you stand for. Right? On the way here, a guy stopped at a yellow light. I looked at his bumper stickers. I don't know what came over me. I just went, man, fuck Hofstra University. Don't even know what that is. But my man, you pronounced my name excellent, much better than most. I'm not sensitive about it. It's a weird name. My name's Uri. It's a Hebrew name. It's ancient Hebrew. Yeah, translated to English, it means still watches Mel Gibson. You know, I do have that name because I was born in Israel, which, again, not a political statement. I'm just telling you about myself, right? We can all relax. People act so weird when they find out I'm Israeli, and I don't understand why. It's not like I chose to be born in Israel. I was chosen. That didn't make sense, sir. I don't know what that meant. No, but you're right. It doesn't make sense how people react, right? I'm not very religious, though, right? You can tell. You can tell. Other Jewish people will call you a bad Jew for not following the restrictions of the faith. They'll be like, "Hey, Uri, you're driving on Saturday. You're a bad Jew, aren't you?" No, I'm not. Jeffrey Epstein was a bad Jew, okay? Jesus Christ. But, you know, I normally don't go around volunteering that information that I'm Israeli in day-to-day life. You know, I do it now because I'm doing fucking art or whatever. But in day-to-day life, I don't tell people, you know. But I got the name. I got that name, Uri. So they ask, like, "Oh, where's that name from?" I'm like, "Oh, I already ate, thanks." All right. All right, that's my time, buddy. Thank you so much.
Uri Shatil, everybody.
Give it up for the panel, too.
Let's hear it for him.
Yeah. I love, it was great, the no political statements. I do love the fact in Gadsden, Alabama, you're like, "I'm from Israel, not political." Like somebody's going to be like, "Palestine, motherfucker!" Like, in Gadsden. I don't think that was going to happen.
Yeah, I love how...
I love how you're just like being sure.
Yeah. I'm in a safe space, right?
Well, because I also don't want it the other way around. I also don't want anybody to be like, "You guys are doing the right thing."
It's what we call a catch-22.
I like how your name is written on the piece of paper and Scott still spelled that bitch wrong.
Well, hold on. I wrote this bitch down before I saw the paper. In my defense, you shut the fuck up. I was going off his pronunciation of Yuri, and I was like, "Look at this Russian piece of shit." Fucking, I've seen Rocky IV. I hate you. But it turns out, no, you're just a Jew.
Yeah, I love how you're concerned with, like, "I don't want to tell people I'm Israeli." And I'm like, I don't think you have to worry about that.
I think it was the Jew thing.
Yeah.
No, everybody here is very nice. I can tell everybody's cool.
Yeah. I never feel comfortable. I know Jew's the proper word. It still feels gross saying it every time. But I like saying it to a microphone to me.
Yeah, you can say it right to me.
I know, it's so weird. It's very weird.
That's how I feel about
It's
black.
all about. It's just about the intonation and how you say it.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
the-
Jew or Jew. Like you know what I mean? It's weird.
Is there a synagogue here in Gadsden?
Well, we're staying in Birmingham, but they do have, they got a community out in Birmingham.
I was about to say in
Yeah.
Birmingham, there's definitely a synagogue. If he
Did I
lived
say
here,
Birmingham?
if he lived here, it'd be like my living room.
I thought I said Gadsden. What about Gadsden?
Oh, you live in Gadsden?
No. I don't
Oh,
live in
okay. Oh, you don't.
Gadsden, no.
Okay,
But
you
this is
live
my
here.
first time in Gadsden. Lovely town.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
thought you people knew where you all were at the same time.
Are they so good at pandering, man? I'm the king of
You are the king of pain. You are for sure. That's good.
How long you been doing comedy?
Yeah.
Since 2018.
Okay.
I started in Boston, where I'm from, and then I
Boston's a great comedy scene.
Go Celtics, my man. Thank you, and go Duke. I don't know. Is
Yeah,
that
man.
controversial here? I don't know.
No, you good.
All
man.
right,
You're
cool.
fine.
I don't know.
I was
you
afraid I
Jew.
just fucked up. See, that was a fun way to say it.
You put the stank on that one, dude.
How long you been a
That
villain
had the
on
feeling
Degrassi?
I was in the wheelchair on Degrassi.
Oh, there we go. You see, what was it like being the villain in Uncut Gems? That was.
We'll find out in season
Yeah,
4.
Solid stuff, though. Good
Yeah,
joke.
very
All right,
funny,
thank you
very
very
funny.
much. Thank you.
Ori Chattel.
Give up
Ori
for
Chattel,
Ori!
everybody.
Enjoy the show, everybody.
Do we
All right,
give him
Kenny.
a big sticker?
Who we got coming up next?
All right, next. Oh man, we got a real treat for y'all, man. I want y'all to please put y'all hands together for my dog, Addison Pollard. Yeah. Yes.
Y'all, I've been making and preparing fish every single day this week to justify washing my vibrator in the kitchen sink. Listen, my mom loves that joke, but my dad tells that joke too now. All right. Can I let y'all in on a little secret about me?
Do it.
Sweet. I have on multiple occasions exchanged sexual favors for financial compensation. Thank you. Okay. So my favorite client, it was a 70-year-old dude. All right, and he was like, "Look, Addison, I have this fantasy that you are a submissive woman." Okay, and I was like, "All right, I'll play along." So he made me pretend to be his neighbor and to come and wake me up. And what I had to do, I had to lay down on the ground, and he'd be like, "Miss, are you awake?" And I just pretend to be asleep. And then he proceeded to rub jojoba oil between my butt cheeks and hot dog my butt cheeks until it came on my back. And all I could think was, well, the first thing I thought was like, he's 70, that's impressive. And the second one was like, once I get paid for this and the grant money comes through, I can finally buy that projector for my students. I'm a teacher. Yeah. Right, exactly. Another little fun fact about me. I masturbate to my own nudes. Yeah, you masturbate to me too, I get it. Yeah, right? It's self-love, it's self-care, okay? I masturbate to my own nudes before I send them out. You gotta test the product. Make sure it works, okay? I print out my nudes, videotape myself masturbating to my own nudes. And listen, you are totally waiting for this. Do you want to know what I do with that video?
I sure do. Sure do.
I send it to my dad.
Roll Tide.
We're in Alabama. Roll that. No,
Most Alabama shit ever.
It's a good thing I grew up here, right? No, I don't live here. I don't live here anymore. I don't have a transition for this. I'm looking at the time right now. Y'all, I love blowing my husband. I love blowing my husband.
Give it up for Addison Pollard, everybody.
That's real comedy right there.
Okay.
That's real goddamn
Oh,
comedy,
my.
man.
Okay.
Addison, how long you been doing comedy?
I don't know if I laughed, but I definitely was turned on.
That's
For
usually
some
the
reason.
reaction I get.
I just want. What time is the diamond heist that you're dressed for?
Yeah. She
It's
just
like
got
a-
done with her last client as an LA fitness instructor.
This okay. You know what? It is a first. I haven't seen somebody lay down and put a finger in their own ass on the stage before. So if that was the bar, I mean, you hopped it.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire.
So that was interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you made John stand up and look down.
You made everybody stand up.
Yeah, I peeked around the table. My
Sure.
man Kenny did not look, but still went, hell yeah.
Yeah,
So,
he knew.
It worked. It was effective.
He was more
man.
mature about it than I was.
Yeah.
I don't want to embarrass
Well,
us
you
in
know.
front of the wife.
We had to look. We're the judges, you know what I mean? We had to inspect what was going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
see.
you're not objectifying me. I
No.
don't
No.
I just wanted to see.
Hey, you're the one wearing that shit that laid down and was like, come on my back, and you're like, don't objectify me.
I just wanted to see if my
I'm
money
getting
would be
mixed
worth
signals.
it later. Yeah.
Me and my boy right here, man, we was enjoying the shit out of that shit, man.
Which
I
one,
tell
that
you
guy?
what.
There we go.
Hell yeah, man.
You want to go home with him?
Is that-
I said, you want to go home with him?
How much would you pay?
Is that your husband?
Oh, that'd be so fucked up. It's like, hey, baby. That'd be crazy.
Is your husband here?
My husband is here.
Where is
Oh, raise your hand, hubby.
Is it Yuri?
He was just
No,
there.
fuck you, Yuri! You
Yuri
fucking
is
Jew!
your
How
husband!
dare you get all the goods in Gadsden?
Oh my God.
Jews don't like ass, man.
Oh, that's not true at all.
They don't like hot dogging in between a lady's buttocks.
Oh,
There's no
man,
fucking
dude.
way.
If there's anything I know about Jews, they love
That's
ass
not-
and money, dog.
Yeah, that's not kosher at all.
Ass and money, and she talked about both a lot. So
Oh.
that's a match made in heaven, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That is, I love just the fact that you're back there and she did that, and you're like, that's my baby.
That's
He
my
wrote
girl.
that shit.
It's how we met.
Oh
That's
yeah.
good stuff.
Were
So,
you like?
how long have you guys been married?
Since September.
Oh, new.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, congrats. I wasn't going to say that, but L'chaim.
Congratulations.
Yeah, there we go. You got to get the lingo right. How long have you been doing comedy?
Since the pandemic, so 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you all together when you started?
No, I was with someone else, and then actually at the first time we met, I hit on him during a set, talking about how,
Why am I not surprised?
You seem very
aggressive.
No, shocker, right? No, I told him that he reminded me of my ex, which is a nice way of saying that I'd have an abortion or two with him.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, again, not surprised.
Yeah, I think you two are Gadsden's worst nightmare. They're
Jew
gonna
and a
leave tonight
redhead?
like you would not believe the first two comedians. A Jew and his dirty wife.
Two people without souls.
That was well. Give it up for Addison. That was great, Addison.
Addison.
Good stuff.
Addison Pollard,
Good stuff.
everyone.
Good stuff. All right, comics. Remember, fingers in your own butt tonight. It's gonna work. Coming up to the stage, our next performer. Put your hands together for Hayden Reeves.
Hell yeah. What is up, Atomic Johnnies? Hell yeah. It's great to be here. This is one of my favorite bars in Gadsden. You know, great atmosphere, great name. Always wondered where the name Atomic Johnnies came from. And at the open mic last Tuesday, I found out. Turns out after 5 beers and something from their kitchen, you're going to be blowing something up that next morning. My name is Hayden Reeves. I am 23 years old, and those two beautiful people in the back row are my parents. This is my first time ever doing stand-up in front of them. So after my set, I'm either going to be applauded or disowned. So my dad has been duck hunting for about the past 10 years or so. And I'm not really a big fan of it, you know. Waking up at 4 in the morning and going out into the freezing cold, it's not really my thing. But my dad loves it, and I love my dad. And so anything I can do to spend more time with my dad and maybe make him think I'm a little bit less of a queer, I'm gonna do it. So my dad thinks I'm gay, which I try my best to convince him that I'm not. But I really can't say I blame him, you know? I mean, I've been in over 20 plays since I was 14 years old. And 6 of those plays have been musicals. So it's kind of hard to beat the gay accusations when every Saturday you're in your room practicing show tunes instead of watching football. So this past weekend, my dad wakes me up. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. He says, "Hayden, it's time to go hunting." I roll out of bed, I put on my thermals, I put on my camo, I head out the door. We load up our boat, we hook it up to the truck, and we take off. About 5 minutes into this car ride, my dad looks over at my brother and he says, "Is that a real tree 2020 fall camo?" And that's when it hit me. Duck hunting is probably the gayest activity I have ever been involved in. And I was in Peter Pan the musical. I mean, when other time besides hunting will a straight man be able to tell you what year and what season his clothes are? I was driving home from the bar the other night, and I passed by this road sign. This road sign said, "Slow down, autistic child at play." You know, my first thought was, oh, this poor kid. Their life must be pretty hard having autism. Do they really need a sign calling them slow down and autistic? It's a little bit too much to me, you know? So I did what any good Samaritan would do. You know, I pulled my truck over. I yanked that sign out of the ground. If my action can cause this autistic child to run around freely, I'm going to do that 1,000 times over.
Give it up for Hayden Reeves, everybody. Let's hear it for him. That was so nice.
That was a hallmark moment, dog.
It was so nice for them to put that
Christmas,
street
dude.
sign up for you.
Christmas, Hayden, you're 23?
Yes, sir.
You look like shit, dude. What are you fucking... This motherfucker eats cigarettes. You know what I'm talking about? Like, eat a vegetable and some fruit, Hayden. God damn. Who's your other son? Fucking Warren Buffett? What the fuck are you doing? Jeez, turning out these old-looking motherfuckers. What is going on? What'd you think of that, Mom and Dad? First time seeing him do stand-up? Well, I mean, they're not going to be like, what a fucking joke. It'd be great if your dad was like, what if he just walked out? And your mom's like, baby, don't do this to him. That's what I was hoping would happen,
Right.
but you had to fuck it up, Hayden. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, your dad would rather you be gay now than seeing you do stand up.
That's the best conversation. I wish you were queer.
Yeah.
Instead of telling these fucking jokes.
At least you'd be good at that. Oh, man.
Are those supposed to be black people on your shirt?
No, it's Garfield and Odie.
No, but they dress.
Hold on.
These ain't niggas on this shirt, man. I'm tripping.
That's not.
Am I making this up?
That's not fair.
I could see Garfield being black. He lies around all day and eats other people's food. So, you know.
That's crazy.
Lasagna?
That's crazy. We love lasagna too.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, the ultimate enemy of the blacks, Monday.
I was saying that's what it takes to be
goddamn
black.
those Mondays! All right. How long you been doing it, Hayden?
This is my 3rd week.
3rd week?
Yes, sir.
Holy shit, quit now, bro.
I want to throw you a
No,
little
I
advice.
don't even, I just mean like save yourself the heartache. This is a terrible.
You're going to cry a lot.
Terrible
otherwise.
thing to do to yourself.
Yeah, save your parents the heartache.
But,
Let them at least be proud of you for something.
Yeah, what do you do besides comedy, man?
Construction.
Destruction.
Theater and working at Olive Garden. So not
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Oh,
Okay.
you are gay, dude.
Wow, you're. I was about to say, holy shit, on my gay bingo card, you're fucking. Dude, I'm one space away, dude. I'm one space away from you really being gay. Fucking hey, dude.
Free
I'll
space.
tell you
Free
what.
space.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, I love it, dude.
I do want to give you some advice, though, man. So pay attention to the sound. See how clear and crystal I am.
Yes, sir.
See how much harder it is to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got to eat that mic, brother. That
man.
saves everybody, especially
Hey,
production.
don't call him sir. Look at this guy.
I'm old enough to be your dad, son.
Don't call him sir. You look fucking older than he does.
That's true, though. That's-
Jesus Christ.
What are y'all feeding him?
You have the amount of teeth you have in your
Yeah,
mouth
dude.
is how old he
Yeah,
is.
I'm way older than that. He doesn't have enough teeth.
You're the only guy in here getting a fucking AARP discount at the bar.
Says you, Scott.
Oh, well,
Give it up for
you
your
know
gay
what?
son, everybody. Let's hear it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, son.
Good job, Hayden. Good
Let's hear it
job.
for him.
Stick with it,
Hayden
buddy.
Reeves.
Stick with it. Good job.
All right, we're going to keep this thing rolling. Your next son, who might be a disappointment, please give it up for Trevor Bertle, everybody. Let's hear it for him.
Yeah. Trevor.
What's up, Johnnies? How y'all doing tonight? So I travel around a lot for work. Been seeing a lot of homeless people. That shit's really got out of control. Y'all been seeing what they've been doing in the big cities? You know, these giant tent encampments. I heard they're making an elaborate Ewok village in the sewers under Las Vegas. That shit's crazy to me, you know. Where was this go-get-em attitude before they got on the streets? If they showed just a little bit of that intuitive, they would be ruling the world, you know. We all feel bad for them, you know. We want to help as best we can until we have to interact with them. I had a crazy interaction this summer with one. In June, I was having to drive to D.C. for some work training. Decided to stop at a Waffle House about 10 minutes outside my hotel, get some dinner. As I was walking in, a homeless guy accosted me. He was like, "Hey, man, you got some money? You can spare some change?" And he had a story. You know, they all have those stories we hear. Man, if I just had 10 more bucks, I could get to the next town and save my grandmother's golden retriever from a house fire or some shit. I stopped listening. Something about him didn't sit right with me, you know. I don't know if it was the stab wound in his chest that was bleeding down his shirtless chest, or the still smoking crack pipe he had in his hand, but I just didn't believe him. So I just kind of was like, man, I don't have any money, and I moved my way in. As I was walking to the table in the Waffle House, I realized that I had made two miscalculations. You know, Waffle House is 85% glass, so this guy just followed me. I looked over, and there was Captain Crack Sparrow just looking at me as I walked down. He followed me all the way to my table and sat right outside the window, and I had a realization, you know, I'm going to have to go back out there and deal with this guy. And I'm a big guy, you know, I ain't Waffle House, I don't fuck around there. And when he sees the amount of food that I ordered, he's going to realize that I had that 10 bucks to give him. So I sat there trying my best to avoid him, you know, hoping he'd either bleed out from the stab wound or overdose. When they brought me my 7 plates that I'd ordered, I could see him in the window in front of me, and all I heard was, "Hey, you fat fuck!" And that guy proceeded. I don't know if it was like the outrage because I wasn't generous or years of smoking crack, but he pressed his face up against the window like a kid on a short bus, dropped his pants to the ground, and proceeded to make a pile of what he declared was me on the ground. The waitresses had already called the cops, apparently. I guess this was a repeat performance, and they weren't fans of his art. And as the cops pulled in, he turned, pants still to the ground, and started hucking what I can only call shit missiles at the car. Pretty accurate, too. It was like this motherfucker was trying to get the high score at the NFL quarterback challenge. So the cops threw it in park, got out of the car, and went to hide, completely under fire from E. coli Manning there. They ended up getting him in the end, you know. They handcuffed him, tased him, and beat him as it is in America.
Give it up for Trevor Bertle, everybody. Let's hear it for him.
Give it up for Trevor.
Trevor.
Appreciate it.
Hey, man, give it up for the mayor of Gadsden, everybody.
Yeah. Give it up for the last comic's real father.
Oh, that's good. Jesus. You look like Buzz from Home Alone, grew up and got mean. All right. Well, you know what? What I took from that story is if you'd have bought some motherfuckers from Scattered, Smothered, Covered, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Wouldn't have much of a story, yeah.
We wouldn't be here if you just copped him an all-star special, Trevor. What the fuck?
That was my punchline, but I didn't make it in time.
We didn't even, see what I mean? Great minds think alike. I'll tell you what. Trevor, I met you the other night. How long have you been doing comedy? It's a very short time, right?
This is my 6th time being on stage.
6th time. Jesus Christ. Okay, are you and Hayden? Do
What?
you know Hayden, the guy who went before you?
You guys work at Olive Garden together?
Yeah.
Hey, they're family guys.
Yeah, no. When I say
Yeah,
work, I mean
family.
you just order from him. Is that?
So it sounds like y'all started around the same time.
Yeah, about,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, don't influence each other. That would be bad.
This nigga's so big, it's like a lunar eclipse as you sway, man.
Yeah,
Don't fucking move. You're blocking that light. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Oh, where are you from, Trevor?
I'm from Sardis, Alabama.
Sardis.
Yeah, give it up for
Jesus.
Sardis.
People in Gadsden are like, listen to that little ass town shit.
Sardis just sounds like an STD.
Sardis sounds like the sequel to Doctor Who. I'm not in the TARDIS this time, dude. I'm in the SARDIS. That's all
Sorry.
right, man. Kenny, do you have any nuggets for Trevor?
Why would I have nuggets for this nigga, man?
You have any black people on your shirt?
He said no wisdom. Oh, he didn't have any black people on his shirt. I don't know. Open it up. What do you got?
It's just got a burning cross. That's all.
What if he zips it up like, oh shit? I don't want anybody to question
white
me
guy
about
Carhartt.
this. I would shit my pants if you opened it. It was just Tweety Bird with a backwards hat on. Fuck yeah. That's what you bought that shit at the gas station, son.
You do look like you're a producer of Duck Dynasty. I will say that. Yeah. Like
You're cultivating a particular look, Trevor. Do you have a? Do you got a lady? Do you have a fella?
I do. I've been married for 18 years.
Hell yeah.
What's
dude.
his name?
Hell yeah. Wait, how old are you?
41.
You're 41?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making. I was waiting for him to be like, I am 37. Holy shit.
I'm 28 years old.
Oh, okay.
I've been asking for a crack at the local Waffle House
Yeah.
all these years.
Did your wife make the trip with you?
No.
Okay, well then get the fuck
She
off the
doesn't
stage.
support
Give it up
me
for
at all.
Trevor!
Trevor Burrow.
Good job, Trevor.
everybody.
Thank y'all.
Good job.
Appreciate it, Johnny's.
Give it up for your bartenders! And bartenders, can I have a Miller Lite, please? And thank you. Oh. Yeah. Make that a Coors Bank song, man.
All right, y'all, we got a real treat for y'all right now, man. This dude is probably my favorite comic and guest, and I need everybody to put their hands together for my dog, Ralph. Yeah. One name.
Anybody else get that Facebook feed that sends you the wild animals that are tearing each other apart?
Yeah.
Crocodile versus sheep, lion versus antelope. It's always a mismatch. 5 crocodiles after a zebra. Why'd the zebra cross the river? So she could be filmed on live camera being eaten alive by a bunch of crocodiles. These videos are about as predictable as a porno movie. The scene that begins, they always have about 12 antelope standing at the shore of the pond, lapping up the water. Then suddenly a crocodile comes out from nowhere and grabs one of the herd and brings it into the water, and then 12 more crocodiles, tear it up. And you always look at the faces of the other antelopes and they're going, what the fuck? And you keep thinking, well, aren't they going to come in and try to rescue their buddy? Well, no, they never do. You may wonder why I seem to get all these videos. I don't know either. I just kept clicking the one about the lion biting off the wildebeest stick because I kept thinking maybe if I watch it again, the wildebeest will get away, but he never does. Now they're at December, they're doing the special Christmas event. They've got wild animals tearing each other apart to Christmas music. The first gazelle, Still Kill, Dismay in the Manger, and then, of course, my favorite, All I Want for Christmas Is You. So I guess that it's real, but they had this subtitle that said that, it said no animal was harmed in the making of this video. Well, that's bullshit. That Komodo dragon swallowed that little giraffe whole. There's no way that little giraffe came back. No coming back from that. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Give it up for
Give it up
Ralph,
for Ralph, everybody.
Boy, Ralph, man. Uncle Ralph.
Ralph, we got great news. You said the secret phrase. It's wildebeest dick. You're going to Hollywood, bro.
You made it, buddy.
Hit all the
You're
right
going to
buttons.
Hollywood.
Touring with Tony Hinchcliffe soon enough.
That
Ralph
was
is so hard right now.
interesting. Ralph, do you do comedy? Is this new?
I've been doing comedy about 3 months. I'm the 70-year-old the teacher was talking about. Are we still on for next Thursday?
Why did you say that shit at the top, Ralph? That was better than all that wildebeest shit.
Yeah. Are you a Jew as well?
No.
Oh,
she's
you
got
noticed
a
a pattern about her.
She's got a tie.
Started to notice a pattern.
Right. So, Ralph, what do you still work?
I've been a lawyer here for 40 years.
Lawyer?
That's why I don't lose my last name.
Oh, what kind of law do you practice?
You name it, I do it.
Oh, really? A little bit of
Okay,
everything?
ambulance chaser. I got it.
Raise your hand
He's
if
like,
you've
God
been-
damn that Alexander Shadara!
Raise your hand if you've been represented by Ralph in court. There we go.
DUI.
There we go.
DUI.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right. That's that's interesting, Ralph.
What was your favorite criminal?
Favorite criminal? Boy.
You mean he's represented or just in
Represented,
general?
yeah, represented.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
I
that's
have been doing some animal cases. Cases where people would borrow someone's animal and then maybe do something.
Eat it?
Yeah, it's not so good.
Fuck it.
Yeah. That's what I wanted. I don't care about eating.
Yeah, I didn't.
Tell me about a guy you represented who fucked a
Okay,
turtle. That's what I want to hear.
All right, I did represent a guy who jerked off in the voting booth.
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
Hold on. Did you get him off?
Oh,
shit! Hey!
Well, he left a little evidence on the ballot, so I had to take it to trial.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I had
was
to
marked
convince
for
the
Donald
jury
Trump.
that it was part of his right to vote, and that the politicians been screwing us for years, and he was just trying to return the favor.
Boom.
Give it up for attorney Brian Cleary. I don't know what the fuck just happened right now.
All right, give it up for Ralph, everybody.
Just like the guy represented, he was finished.
Wowzers. All right, somebody's going to jail tonight. We know where Ralph is, dog. Who represents Ralph? You know what I'm talking about? Coming to the stage, give it up for the very funny Vera.
Hey everyone, I'm Kamala Harris's daughter. The only thing my mom and I have in common is that we're both losers. Yeah. I'm fairly new to stand-up, and a lot of people ask me what inspired you to do stand-up. And I think it was my dad who inspired me, because my dad told me that I was too flat-chested for Pornhub. And I trust his judgment. Because I can sense a premium Pornhub subscriber when I see one. And that's my dad. But I know I have a pretty thick accent. I'll give you guys a hint. Where I'm from, there's a huge rivalry with Pakistan. So I think I've given it away that I'm from Ohio. Yeah, my mom told me to tell people that I'm from Ohio because she thinks that my jokes will get me deported. That joke was a lot more funnier when I wasn't getting deported. But it's true. I'm from Asia, and I am getting deported. I'm Asian, Not the dog-eating kind. More like shitting on the street kind. Yeah, give it up for India. You are all racist motherfuckers. Recently, a guy was going down on me and he said that I tasted exactly like butter chicken. Curry pussy, as he called it. My dad actually wrote that joke. If anyone's curious why you only hear my first name when I go up, it's not because my last name is super complicated or anything. I just wanted to be like Beyonce or Zendaya, Black. So I changed my last name to the N-word. I love black people. Yeah, but this Halloween was very special to me. It was the first time that I actually got to celebrate Halloween. I didn't celebrate it growing up because I was too busy making the costumes for you guys. At the factory. When I was 4. But that's been my time, guys. My name is Vera.
Yeah.
Give it up for Vera.
Give it up for Vera.
Good shit. Great shit.
Are there any other black people in here besides Kenny?
Or Vera.
Oh, man, it's dark. I can't see you, Doc.
Yeah, that's my cousin, man.
That's
yeah. That's my cousin JR, man. What up, bro? Tell Auntie I said what up, man.
He looks like a Jew from here.
He is a Jew.
One so far.
Oh, man, you're wearing a rug, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Damn. I'm not going to get heckled by a man wearing a fucking Persian rug. Get the fuck out of here.
He didn't have a father growing up.
Just a rug.
Oh, my.
That's Aladdin and the magic carpet.
Oh, yeah, man. Fucking tell Fat Aladdin I said, shut the fuck up.
We got an Indian teenager, $25. $25. $25. Go for 25.
I was about to say,
50. We got 50. Indian teenager, 50. We got 50 in the back. 50 in the back. We got 75.
We do need a green card husband. Green card husband going once. Anybody? You want to? How about Hayden's parents? Will you adopt Vera? Bring her. Don't treat her like you do Hayden. He looks like shit. He looks terrible. She looks very young.
Yeah.
Don't suck all her fucking energy out.
Finally, a child you can be proud of.
I'd rather go back to India.
Yes.
Come on, Vera, having white parents are the best.
Me and JR don't know nothing about this shit, man.
Vera, that was very funny. So I heard you talking earlier. This isn't a joke. You really are getting deported.
Yes.
This is for real.
Yes.
Yeah, I do feel like somebody in here called ICE. That's what happened.
I think it was Ori. That's who I think.
No, I'm moving on to better things. I'm joining ISIS.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Wait, we just met a lawyer, Ralph. What would Vera have to do to stay in the country? Shut the fuck up, man.
Ralph, you're a terrible lawyer. That was awful law advice.
This nigga said, believe
Ralph.
in yourself. Shut the fuck up, man. This is serious business, man.
Well, Vera, you're very funny. I hope you find your way back to the States and keep doing comedy.
Right.
So,
And I hope they finally let women do comedy in India.
That's not.
Thank you.
That's not gonna happen. Let's be honest. Come back
Well,
here.
quit while you're ahead then.
Come back here. Give it up for Vera, everybody. Give it up for
for
Vera.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. Your next comic coming to the stage. He's the man. He's one of two that puts this whole thing together. Please give it up for David Lynham, everybody. Let's hear it for him.
I can't believe y'all yelled at fucking Vera's Uber driver. That was her rug she's riding back all the way to Birmingham in, dude. He just stormed out here. Sorry, Vera, we'll give you a ride home. And Kenny will marry anybody, so he'll definitely marry you. Y'all make some noise, Gatson. Are we awake? I don't know if I'm going home with laughs, but using this mic after all those people, I'm definitely going home with mouth herpes. I'm just kidding. You can't catch it twice, can you? You can't catch it once if you don't get diagnosed, isn't that right? I used to have it. I gave it to somebody else. That's how you get rid of it, right? Who am I, CT, doing my set to y'all? Dude, anybody ever been taking a dump and closed their exercise ring? All right. I was sitting down today loading out, and I was like, damn, I'm a fucking athlete, dude. Well, that's staying in the set whether Gaston likes it or not. Y'all hear me? I don't need your charity laugh. Man, doing comedy is fucking hard, man. It's so hard to get laugh. Like, during football season, I was doing comedy in front of a TV where Bama was losing. It is almost impossible to get laughs while Bama fans are beating their wives, dude. It is like, I'm telling you, I've tried it. It's hard, man. Getting old's hard. Hell, getting hard's hard. Isn't that right? Roll Tide on that, right? I'm getting, I had a kidney transplant last year, and I'll be damned if they said I didn't have to get screened, you have to go get a colonoscopy. That's what they hit me with. And I was like, man, what are my options? Can I do something else? They said, you can do a Cologuard. Cologuard, what is that? Like the people that dance with the band at halftime, what is that shit? And they said, no, you shit in a box, essentially. I don't know why they don't call it shit box. They just call it Cologuard. They mail it to your house, you shouldn't it. You mail it back to them.
and they diagnosed you with something if you got it. But it was very uncomfortable doing it because I'm sitting over this box loading out, and I thought, man, if I was like mailing this to Scott Eason, this would be fucking hilarious, dude. But it's somebody's job to open this damn box every time they get to the facility, you know? Every day they come to work. And I hear some of y'all bitch about your day jobs. Suck my dick. It ain't as bad as working receiving at Color Guard, dude. Can you imagine how bad that's... I bet you turnover rate at Color Guard is through the roof. Every day it's just opening up a box. Oh, shit. And you know those motherfuckers wear white coats like they're scientists, you know? They tell everybody, when they're like, look, I'm a scientist at Color Guard. They're like, tap the brakes, Ronnie. You fucking open boxes of shit all day. I'd shit in that box. I looked at it. It looked terrible. I had to put it back in the commode. I was like, honey, make me a salad. All right, guys, that's my time. Yeah. All right, I didn't need that, dude.
Yeah,
that was unnecessary from y'all, dude.
Give it up for David Lineup. Let's hear it for him.
What a shit-centric set. You know what
I mean, dude, when you're getting old, that's
a lot of shit in there. I'm going to tell you like my dad told me. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
That stings from a dad, dude. You'd rather get beaten to death than your dad just says disappointed.
Another questionable gay son does comedy.
My dad's no longer ashamed of me for doing comedy, guys. Make some noise. He died when I was 12. He killed himself. I told him I wanted to be a comedian when I grow up. He's like, I'm checking out, dude. I'm not doing that. No way I'm sticking around. I'd rather you be gay, son, than a comic.
Your fucking time's over, bro. Stop telling you.
I was giving y'all a break, man. Y'all
Stop it!
Oh, you're giving us a break by talking about your dad? My daddy loved me.
Who are you convincing? Yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, David, if you're here, where's the lead singer of Creed?
Is this Scott's staph infection?
Yeah. There we go.
So I can stop doing material so y'all can do material back to me?
Yeah, we're just doing your
Well,
shitty
that's the
material
fucking format
better.
of the show. It's your show. You fucking came up with the show and you're bitching at us that we're doing it too.
He didn't even come up with the show. Tony Hinchcliffe did.
That is very true.
This is the final hack and forth, guys. Fuck these guys. We're putting this behind the bar and we're going to shoot it, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to get Ralph to represent him.
Jesus.
How do you feel about teachers fucking students?
Hey, man.
It's only funny to two people.
Lay the fucking groundwork for him to do more bits. I mean, I don't know. Addison, would you ever fuck
God damn it, Scott. I was just going to ask.
Okay, you have to tell a 15-year-old what to do and how to do it. You really think I want to tell a 15-year-old what to do and how to do it in bed?
Oh.
I don't know. Most men like that.
I love that's the reason.
Yeah.
She wasn't like, that's wrong. She was like, I don't want to fucking teach him. I don't want to tell him how to
You
do it.
think I want to be in charge?
Do my job?
Guys, sorry, this is the best panel we could find on Facebook at the last minute.
Hey, you just told 3 minutes of shit jokes. Shut the fuck up. You're gonna fucking judge me. You literally talked about shit in a box, and you're like, I'm a professional. Look at these. Fuck you. Get the fuck off the stage. Give it up for David Lyon.
David Lyon, baby.
Give it up for David Lyon.
David Lyon.
Gonna let a man talk about shit, talk shit to me.
Oh, we got a treat for y'all right now, man. I need everybody to put your hands together for my dog, my round, my best friend, Eric Lawson. The hometown hero, baby.
What's up, Atomic? All right. I am from Birmingham. I moved up to Gadsden in 2018 because I like to drink and drive, and everybody does it here. Right, Ralph? That's what we do. Actually, I started off this year engaged to be married. That's how the year started off. And my friend David Lineup said, you should dump that bitch and do comedy. And now I'm homeless. So that's really worked out for me. But yeah, it's like, she was a real pretty girl. You know, I was batting out of my league there, and there was a 13-year difference. I am 49 years old. I know. You don't get this haircut, it chooses you. It's called, you say basically, it's like, I want to look like I'm having a midlife crisis. So, but, you know, women say, you know, I like the dad bods. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, because as soon as they get mad at you, like, you fat fuck. And it's like, what it is women who say they like dad bods, it's usually women that are afraid to get cheated on. That's the only reason. And guess what? We will still cheat on you. Because a dirty 4 will do things that a 8 won't do. It is, everybody's enjoying the Christmas season. It's a little cold out there. I'll tell you what this cold weather is not good for. People who have feet fetishes. Not a lot of flip-flops this time of year. So the thing about it is like you don't realize you have any kind of fetish until it finds you. And it's like one day, it's like, you're like I was in the car with this girl I was dating, and she would get in there, she'd take her shoes off, she'd throw her feet and put them in my lap. I'm like, fuck, that's how it starts. That's always how it starts. And yeah. Now, okay, I've been fucking with dating sites for a while, so I'll tell you what. There's this new dating site that I'm really into. It's on Instagram. It's called Mug Shorties. Does anybody know what this is? I love mug shotties. It's like there's nothing sexier than mug shots of women who've been in the act of domestic violence, and that's always really pleasant. Everybody's got these weird kinks going on right now. Like everybody's eating ass. And the thing about it is, it's like it wasn't a thing in the 90s. Like you tried to avoid that. But now I'm going down the road and there's a fucking biker with a jacket on that says, I eat ass. And I'm in my car, my daughter's next to me, and I'm like, well, that's great, he's advertising that. But I feel like it's like, what is going on in this world where everybody's eating ass? Should there not be like a pink eye epidemic? 3 minutes.
Give it for Eric Lawson, everybody.
Thank you.
Lawson.
Oh man, you know what? You look like what happens if you get line them wet and feed them after midnight. Dude. That's what I know, right? Looks like a goddamn gremlin, dude. You gotta there you go. Yeah. And you got a haircut that says I don't pay child support.
Yeah. No. I pay my child support.
He felt attacked on that one. He's like, I pay my fucking child support. Ralph negotiated a great deal for me.
Oh, dude, I would get re-engaged as soon as possible. And stop listening to David fucking Lyman.
Yeah, those are dangerous.
Eric got the kid and play haircut from Great Clips.
That's where I got my haircut. That is,
I do like
$17.
We need to grow that shit
Best
out,
haircut
dude.
you get for $17.
Eric shows up, he goes, just
fucking
take...
Alabama top hat. That's what we call that, dude. I tell you what, you and fucking Lynham crawled out of the same busted womb.
That's crazy. Miss Dilla, please forgive this thing.
Hey, I've known her for a while. They used to scream at each other like they hated each other.
Just telling niggas business. That's what
It was uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable.
we did like the hoe math. The fucking a dirty 4 will do what an 8 can't do.
Dirty 4
Yeah,
that's the best.
Divide that bitch in half. Yeah,
they will do anything.
Yeah, there's a couple of them right here. We
You
can
told
ask
them
them.
very creepy as well.
It's better when they have like really dirty feet.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's the whitest shit I've heard all day.
Tonight we learn
When
about
they got
poverty
dirty
whore
feet.
math.
Yeah. You got them Walmart feet. They're walking around.
He's like, I won't eat ass, but I will let a bitch with dirty feet
You
fuck
gotta
me.
be in the sponge. You gotta have the sponge Bob pajamas
I
on.
do like, yeah.
No,
you
that's
know what?
That's sexy.
I'm seeing David's picture from your shirt, and it's really disturbing me. I don't like it.
Which one of these niggas is David?
You can't fucking
Christ.
tell, bro.
Right there.
I love how you pointed in a general direction.
Do y'all know?
Right there, all the same.
Am I tripping? Do y'all know which one is David?
Yeah. Oh.
This guy right here, you see him?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Which one are you?
I just drank.
He was a backstage guy.
Yeah.
I just drank for free on their tab.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Have you ever? Do you know what? Have you ever seen Lynham live?
Yeah, I used to play with them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's it. Give it up for Eric. No. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you here. I'm just fucking kidding. What'd you play?
I was playing bass. I was a roadie with them for a while, and then when they had bass players, they'd fire or quit. I would come in and fill a gap.
More like a head roadie.
So I was like, we can't find anybody that's good, so let's get Eric.
All right, now you may leave, Eric. Give it up for Eric, everybody.
Eric Lawson, everybody. If anybody on his shirt do a crime, David going to jail. I just want y'all to know that.
Oh, shit. All right, coming up to the stage, this next guy is very funny. Give it up for AJ O'Leary!
O'Leary! What's up? This is a cool audience. You guys look like a bunch of cool cats. Just a bunch of cool cats being cool. Cool cat police here. Why? You're under arrest. Too cool. So anyways, man, I'm single. I'm trying hard though. One thing I've learned, the drunker I get, the better I am at talking to women. I've also learned women hate it if you show up hammered to a coffee date. It's like, what? It's an Irish coffee, you know? But you know when you're like when you're things are getting hot and have like you might be between the. This might be late at night, and it's kind of romantic. When you're in bed and there's a girl there, and then you just kind of are about to have sex and you transform into a French crab. Give me the pussy. Give me the pussy on a silver platter. Give me the pussy. I'm a French crab. What are you acting weird for? You're the one who decided to fuck a crab. Give me the pussy. You can't get crabs from a crab. That's redundant. I only had one easy Hempco before this, and I guess I'm mentally challenged. But I'm a French crab during sex. How crazy is that? They just, speaking of sexy shit, they just shot the United Healthcare guy. Guy who did that was pretty hot, right? The crazy thing about that, the person who shot United Healthcare CEO, right around that time that he did it, they saw him at Starbucks. You know what he told the police when they arrested him? Don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. He must have been grouchy, And that's my time.
Give it up for AJ O'Leary.
AJ O'Leary, everybody.
I love how you picked Gadsden, Alabama to try this experimental. I had literally heard a dude in the back go, "Oh, he gay, dog."
AJ looks like if Ralph were good at being a lawyer, but still bad at comedy.
Oh, dude, is this a fucking Back to the Future? Is this young Ralph?
This is young Ralph. Yeah.
Fucking young Ralph.
This is alternate universe, Ralph. Ralph's loving it. AJ is hating it.
I'm not gonna lie, that's my favorite joke I've heard about Luigi so far because it's so dumb. I love a good dumb joke.
I feel like it's pretty good.
I'm saying, ladies, let's take a poll. Who thinks the dude who killed the United Healthcare CEO is hot? You think he's hot? I mean, I don't get it. That motherfucker's eyebrows killed three
Even
other
the lesbian
CEOs,
said he was
dude.
hot.
He's got the biggest eyebrows I've ever. He's got caterpillars on his face. He's hot as hell. This fucking eyebrow assassinated a guard in prison.
I like that when an Italian guy gets super into anti-corporate culture and protest culture, he still just whacks a guy.
I do love it. Dude. I love his name's Luigi because when he shot the guy, he went, "Let's go." All right. That's my best Luigi joke.
Hell yeah, fellas.
I just love that you said pussy multiple times. That's my favorite pronunciation of that word, period. I'm a French crab. I'm going to give you the pussy. That's a Scandinavian crap, my friend, at best.
Someone said it was Italian on Thursday.
What an ambiguous accent, dude. You can pull off
what I'm
multiple
saying.
nationalities.
It's kind of generic European.
I'm a racially ambiguous crap. Give me the pussy. Oh, Hayden's mom's not liking the crab pussy material right now.
Yeah, well, your son's gay, lady, so shut up. We're talking about crab pussy up here. So real men talk.
Oh, I can't stand it. Guys, give it up for AJ O'Leary. Good job,
AJ O'Leary, everybody.
That was funny as fuck.
All right, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. Please give it up for the very funny Johnny Blanco, everybody.
How's it going? My dad was a Baptist preacher growing up. Anybody else? All right, just me. Cool. Starting off on a good foot. Yeah, he was a Baptist preacher. So I didn't celebrate Halloween. I still did, but in secret. I had to do it the old-fashioned way. I would go and get a blanket, cut holes out of it, go as a ghost, He would never find out because whenever I was done, I'd just go home and throw it in his closet with his paw, My dad was racist. That's what that joke was. Thank you. Now, he was a Baptist preacher. I always wanted to ask him questions growing up. I was super, just wanted to ask him questions, And I'd be like, hey, Daddy. And he made me call him Daddy, But, I'd be like, hey, Daddy, what's hell going to be like? And he was super old-fashioned. He still is. He'd just be like, oh, son, don't worry. The only thing down there is prostitutes and rappers. I was like, all right, sign me up, Sounds like Atlanta, But he also told me, and this is the weirdest one, he told me that if you masturbated a certain way, that it could open up a portal to hell. You guys ever hear this? Well, I believed his ass, because at the time we was living like a haunted house, and one night, I was jerking off, I'll be honest. And thank you. One guy. But as I was coming, the TV turned on. Just fucking low rider. 3 a.m. I think the TV turned on because I was sitting on the remote. I'm not real sure. Trying that special way, You put the remote in your ass. All right. We're working out here. But no, it scared the fuck out of me because I basically came to a Mexican family jumping on a trampoline. You know what I mean? So it scared the fuck out of me. I didn't come again for 3 years after that. But every time I'd lay in bed and think about masturbating, I would just hear footsteps creeping up the hallway, and I was like, oh shit, it's George Lopez. I was pretty stupid growing up, obviously. For example, I thought that premature babies were the product of the male premature ejaculating. Basically, I thought that if you came quick, so would your baby. All right, thank you guys. I'm Johnny.
Give it up for Johnny. Somehow you found a way to lower the energy level.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, AJ was wild. Let's slow it down.
Yeah.
Let's pump
that's
the
true.
brakes.
Yeah.
The vibe
I think it was when you talked about coming to George Lopez. He was like, I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
He's shifty.
It does kind of feel like we all just had really bad sex. It's all waiting
Your
on
jokes
you.
are kind of like the Shawshank Redemption. You got to swim through shit to see the light. Do you know? It's
David.
Great punchlines, but I'm really hazy on the way you're getting.
I shouldn't have smoked so much. That's the main problem. I'll be honest. Then the edible was not smart either.
Oh, dude. You said trampoline to Mexican people. Gas was like, no.
Sell me a Molly, nigga.
It's in my car. You know this.
Allegedly, Ralph. Stop listening.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is attorney-client privilege.
It is
Oh,
medicinal.
yeah.
It is medicinal.
As soon as Ralph came up here, we got him under retainer. So do you know what a retainer is, Ralph? We'll explain it to you. I think people in Gadsden still pay with like livestock and shit.
He knows, he's
I'll
wearing
give you a
one.
pig if you get me off this DUI, motherfucker.
He knows what a retainer is. He's wearing one, you know. Thank you.
It's a dentist joke. You old nigga.
Yep.
Johnny, I always enjoy you, man. You do have
Thanks,
solid
man.
jokes.
I always
dude.
enjoy you guys.
Thank you, dude. You got solid jokes.
Thanks.
But maybe don't get high next time.
Yeah, I'll knock it
You're
down.
fucking in the cut, dude. You're like, yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I like stood up, I was like, oh hell no.
I love it when you walk to the stage like, I should not be doing this.
Yeah, you seem like you got lost when you're like, how do I tell him I came to Georgia?
Yeah.
And his entire family.
Yeah. I mean, there are kids in that family. So.
I watched
Don't
them on
think
ABC
too hard
all
about
those
it.
years. Give it up for Johnny
Thank you.
Blanco!
All right, next, man, we got a real treat for y'all. This dude right here, he taught me everything I know, man. Everybody, please give it up for my dog, Joe Oldham.
Hey. On my way over here, I got stopped at a checkpoint. This cop was like, sorry to bother you, sir. We're looking for drunk drivers. I was like, shit, I'll do it. What are the benefits? I need dental. I drink a lot. My favorite drinking game is to drink 10 Bud Lights and then take a Viagra, let them battle it out. See who wins. Am I going to get hard? Am I going to be soft? Let's put on some gay porn and find out. Let's discover something about myself, you know? Why not? I think drinking is a lot like saying racial slurs. A lot of fun. I do most of mine in traffic. It's very... No, in all seriousness, I'm a little a lot of people think that I'm racist because of the way I look and talk and the things I say and post online. But it leads me, you know, also I'm a little self-conscious because I'm a mechanic. That's like the most stereotypical racist job on the planet, you know? Like if one of you sees a Confederate flag, you're like, hey, that guy's probably racist. If I see one, I'm like, that cracker fixes cars for cheap. You know what I mean? I didn't know what that symbol was growing up. All I know is I had a Jeep with a bad transmission in high school. That's all I knew. I drove that motherfucker to every day senior year when I drove that car. I was like, God bless the Confederacy. God bless. I had to ride to school with all the black kids. Thank God. They were mean to my fat ass. They were mean. They were mean. I don't hold a grudge. They were mean. Honestly, don't you kind of want your mechanic to be a little problematic? Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're LGBTQ, whatever, and you take your car to get your car worked on or whatever, and the environment is safe and welcoming, get the fuck out of there. What are you doing? Your engine's gonna blow up faster than your relationship with your dad. Like, what are you going on here? You know? Look, I understand this is a very rough premise. Because I'm saying that good mechanics are probably racist. I'm also saying that I am a mechanic. But here's the thing. I don't hate anyone. I don't really pop off the N-word all that much. Also, I'm a terrible mechanic. The logic is there. The logic is sound, all right? I break shit all the time. I started a fire one time, all right? That's how fucking progressive I am. You know what I mean? By the way, when I started the fire, my much more experienced coworker came over and he was like, what kind of fucking Obama monkey country shit is this? I was like, God damn. I'm gonna let him handle this, actually. He should be the one putting the turbo in. You know what I mean? I get it, man, you know? If you're black, not many of you here, if you're black and you hear someone say the N-word at the mechanic shop, that's pretty fucked up, you know? But hey, man. At least you know your car's fixed. All right, that's my time.
Joe Odom, everybody.
Well, Kenny, I think we're gonna let you lead off on.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think we'll let Kenny speak.
Let's talk to the one guy in here since the bartender left. You know what I mean?
You gotta be careful with that. Nigga.
Kenny's car is still broken.
Yeah, he had me work on it, and he wouldn't let me call him a damn thing. I'm like, Kenny, it's like magic. If you want it to work, you gotta let me call you some things. Like you gotta give me some passes if you want this Jeep to work. You gotta do something.
I do be trying to support black business, bro. That should be biting me in the ass,
dog.
man.
You gotta make
It's very difficult to do so, man.
Yeah, man.
Why'd you shave your man? We saw Joe last night. Why'd you shave your head?
Oh, this is legit. I was like trying to trim it up, and then I kept trimming, and then I was like, all right, this is all. You know when you're shaving, and you keep trimming and trimming, and at one point you're like, this is just Hitler. This all has to go. I did that. At one point, I was trimming my hair, and I was like, I look like I'm joining the Russian army. This all needs to disappear.
You fucked your own head up so bad, I gotta take it all off.
Yeah. Take your beanie off, man. Take the beanie off. What are you
Oh,
taking
no.
off?
Hold on. Hold on.
What's going on here?
Hold on,
Hey,
dude.
everybody. Joe's bald. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that
No,
crazy?
Marcin Gortat.
Hold on.
Yeah,
This is genes, not hate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Sorry,
Seeing double up here.
This is
Nah, man,
this is my mother's father's fault. What they tell me in science.
This nigga the center for LeBron's first championship.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's
Jonas
not
looking
bald as fuck.
looking at it.
Yeah, it's
Never
honestly
mind. That's
for
funny.
my kind, it's a slap in the face when you have hair and you shave it off. To be honest, I'm highly offended. Yeah, I'm more offended about that than all of the black.
Are you saying I'm doing bald face?
Yeah.
Yes.
Joe,
Exactly, Joe.
Joe just shaved his head
He's
from
like,
the
"Oh,
movement,
exactly,
that's all."
Joe.
For the
You better be an
revolution.
old man, or you better have cancer, boy. You gotta have something.
I'm
man.
one of those two. I'll let the crowd guess which one. Which one? Joe, that was I can't front. That was a solid 3 minutes.
Very
dude.
good.
Great.
Really good
Thanks,
jokes.
dog.
Solid jokes. I hate to pay you a compliment. I don't like you.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You made Hayden's dad.
Just kidding.
You made Hayden's dad proud. That's for sure.
I don't know.
He's like, I want a son
Hold
like
on,
that.
Hayden's dad, are you a mechanic?
Hey, I think Hayden's dad's the guy who fixed my car. I think about it. Yeah. Thanks for that, dog. Thanks for you. Thanks for teaching me about Robert E. Lee. Thank you. Thank you. That hero. I need to know.
Give it up for Joe Odom.
Give it up for Joe Odom, dude. Good job, Joe.
Love this
Good
guy.
job, Joe.
Big ass jacket.
All right, we have one more name in the bucket, unless any of you are brave enough to want to dip a toe. Hayden's dad, get your ass up here. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, let's see how gay you
All
are.
right,
compared
if you
to your
don't do it,
son.
we're going to fucking make Hayden's mom do it. I'm just kidding. Coming to the stage right now, guys, give it up for Keenan Worthington.
Yeah, hell yeah. Atomic Johnny's the best bar in Gadsden right here, dude. Hell yeah. So cold outside, I'll be anywhere, dude. You can see my asshole cough out there. Oh. That was weird. I am from Gadsden. I know I don't look like it. I know what I look like. I look like Ed Sheeran if he played the banjo and all right, got everybody's attention. Great, dude. Perfect. That's what I needed, man. But yeah, this is weird. You know what else is weird? Edging. You guys know what edging is, right? All right, nobody. This is gonna go great. It's basically where you're masturbating, but you stop. You don't come. You stop, and I find it's really compatible with driving, because like you're masturbating, and then before you come, you jerk the wheel instead of your okay, all right, whatever, dude. No one cares about this. What do you guys want to talk about? Somebody just yell something. Let's just speed around this, dude. Anything. All right. Pornhub. Okay, I heard Olympics. That's perfect, dude. Let's talk about the Olympics. No, I want to talk about the drones, dude. You guys heard about the drones? What are the drones, dude? Aliens. Exactly right. I think the drones are like, the most famous person on Earth is a Hawk Tuah girl. They're sucking dick down there, boy. This shit is popping off, dude. Bet she knows what edging is. Let's see. That's not the weirdest thing about driving. The weirdest thing about driving I find is, have you seen these truck nuts? You know truck nuts? All right, yeah, dude. It's like a strap-on for your car, and you know that's not the anatomy that I would put on my car. I'd put boobs on my car, you know? Then I could have something to edge to, dude. All right, well, that's it, dude.
Keenan Worthington.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yes, sir. You got a crazy side profile, man.
I know, dude.
You look like a shark by the nose.
Oh.
You opened your set with Ed Sheeran, and they were like, "Who the fuck is that?" And you're like, "It's all downhill from here."
Yeah.
Baby.
Oh, this shit killed last night, but whatever.
You know, Gadsden, that big Ed Sheeran town. Fucking.
Yeah, dude.
I heard it's on his 2025 tour schedule. Yeah. You know what? Keenan's funny. Don't ignore what just happened.
Yeah. Thank you.
He said ignore.
I said ignore what. Yeah, I'm not.
Ignore what just happened and anything else in the future.
No.
He normally wears regular size pants, bro. I'm finna steal your credit card number, nigga.
Oh, there it is. I came high, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, you and Johnny, hanging out?
Ozempic, dude. It's a hell of a drug, dude. Obviously. Look at this
I heard
shit.
Ozempic.
Right.
Where was that instead of the Ed Sheeran joke, dog? What's up?
I know, dude. This is for to get out of here, you know. And
Oh no, I hear you, dude. I hear you.
This is for fun.
He's basically like, I can't wait to leave gas.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
not what
get
it
out of
is.
Back to
here.
the last comic.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, yeah, you're right. This is a great bar. Is there another bar in town? Is there?
Yeah.
Nope.
How many bars does Gadsden have?
Fuck no.
How many bars does Gadsden have?
One.
How many? A lot? Oh, I forgot. All y'all do here is drink and fuck. Hell
yeah.
And drive. Hell yeah. Keep it Ralph in business, baby.
They cut
Everybody, let's drive drunk tonight. They can't get us all, right, Ralph?
You can get on the A&E TV show 60 Days In. That's also something.
That's been your response to everything tonight,
Yeah,
sir, and
everything.
I really like that.
Yeah,
Everything's
roll
been
tide,
rolled
man.
out.
Keenan, what's your
It's been
favorite
good,
part
it's
of
been bad.
Gadsden?
My favorite part of Gadsden, right here, Atomic Johnny's, dude. We're,
Boom. Hell yeah, dude. Do you fucking work here, bro?
we have another show on Tuesdays.
Truth comes out.
That's where the funny part of me comes out. Is
I hear you.
Tuesdays.
When no one's here. On Tuesdays.
Tuesday, that day after the day black people hate.
If somebody was funny and no one's around,
They did it
to
on
hear
Tuesday because the black people wouldn't come on Monday. Like, we don't go outside the house, dog. We
That shit is like a black people
we eat
holiday.
lasagna and nap.
Niggas don't cut hair on Mondays or nothing, bro. This is real shit. Nigga ain't lying.
I learned so much about the black community in Gadsden tonight. This is great. what an informational place. Guys, give it up for Keenan Worthington.
Thank you guys.
Have you guys had fun tonight? Would you like to have just a little bit more fun? We're going to excuse Kenny. We're going to excuse John, and I myself am going to depart, and we're going to let Mr. Scott Eason close the show.
Just let it be known this happened because he looked at me and was like, hey, do you want to do this? And I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. All right. Kind of. I don't know, man. I'm kind of done doing comedy, guys. I'm quitting. So enjoy this while you can. Ah, well, it's not working out, man. I got dreams. I got shit I want to do. I'm going to pitch you a business idea after the show. If you want to invest, you can help me out. I think it's a great idea. We can all get rich. You ready? Here's what I'm going to do. I want to remake all of Tyler Perry's movies with all white cast. I'm not going to change a fucking word. Nothing. It's just going to be Medea Goes to Jail starring Matthew McConaughey. I think it's going to win him his second Oscar, dude. That's a good... If that doesn't work out, here's my Shark Tank pitch. I invented a toilet that when you flush it, it goes, nom, 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 nom. Are you ready to take the cutest shit you've ever taken, ma'am? I love taking cute shits. I stayed with David Lynham last night. He's got a Japanese toilet. He has a bidet. Does anybody else? Who are we bidet people here in Gadsden? A few of you? So okay. We just got old school dirty assholes up in Gadsden here. Y'all just wipe it with single ply up in this motherfucker. Is 2-ply made it here yet? What year is it? I don't know about you. I giggle every time I use a bidet. Is that gay? I don't. It does. It tickles. It makes me laugh. Don't listen to me go to the bathroom. I got kids. Where are my kid havers in here? Kid havers. Oh, just fucking Jay Dubz and fucking Hayden's parents. Fuck yeah, man. Are you a Hayden sibling? Is this your Hayden's sister? Are you older or younger? Well, he's 82, so you gotta be younger. Fucking, you look like shit, bro. You're older? How old are you? 25? Oh, is this your man? Husband, boyfriend? Boyfriend? Hell yeah. All right, I'm done talking to you. You're boring. I don't want to talk anymore. Hey, man, don't put me in a corner just because you don't have hair, motherfucker. I don't know what you do, dude. You be a fucking mass murderer. Like, hey, we're the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. My 8-year-old daughter did something the other day. Here's something. Has anybody watched the movie Red One on Amazon Prime? Has anybody seen this movie? Are you aware of it? It's the new movie with The Rock and Chris Evans. I was in that movie. I was an extra in that movie. I was in Atlanta doing comedy, and I was an extra. I filmed 3 days on that movie, and we watched it with my kids, my 8-year-old daughter. I thought it'd be cool. I was like, hey, I pointed myself out and said, I'm in this movie, and she thought it was cool as shit. She thought it was cool enough to go to school and tell her teacher and all her classmates that her father was an adult film star. That's what... I was like, that's not the... Okay. That's cooler, right? Yeah. I want them, yeah, man. I want the 8-year-olds to think I fuck. You know what I mean? I want them to be prepared for what could happen. Oh man, the last bar I was in before this, the other day performing in, something happened I don't like. There was a guy in there. It was Christmas, so people wearing Christmas attire, and he was wearing a Christmas onesie that was so tight I could see this man's dick. Do you know what I mean? It was the tightest piece of clothing I've ever seen. Here's how tight it was. I could look at his dick and count the rings like a tree trunk. It was in HD, okay? I didn't come to the bar for 4K dick. Do you know what I mean? It was so offensive because he had it running east to west, which is, you know what I mean? Like it was pointing at something. It's like, everybody knows it's north to south. You point that thing down, it's like a gun. All right, that's a new one. I'll maybe keep that one. Porn fans? People jerk off in Gadsden? I don't know if there are porn fans in here, but there's a porn ban going on. Do you know that? You can't. No roll tide for that one. You're like, bullshit. Yeah, dude, most porn sites are banned in Alabama. If you try to go to Pornhub right now, it literally is like, sorry, we cannot serve the state of Alabama. Some of the other ones are like, you can get in here if you give us your license, and that's how I found my line in porn, is giving my identity on the internet to masturbate. I'm not going to do that for sure. But I was in LA recently. I went to California to do some shows, and thank God it was out there. I was like a junkie for a hit, dude. I was like, fuck yeah. I haven't seen the main page on Pornhub. What's new? What's happening? I don't know what it is about hotels. I don't know if anybody else feels this. What is it about hotels that just make you want to jerk off? Is it? Do you know what I mean? I jerk off so much in hotel rooms. It's just being alone. It's so nice. It can be dangerous though. It can be dangerous. So I decided, I had a little time in the hotel. I was going to have a sesh, you know what I mean? I was going to have a nice little session. And I don't get to hear porn very much. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm a married man. I got kids. I don't hear porn. I haven't heard it since 1999, okay? I don't know what it sounds like, but I was in a hotel, so I was like, I'm going to crank this bitch up. So I turned it all the way up, and I had a nice little jerk-off session. And then literally as soon as I got done, I heard a knock on the door. I went to answer it. It was the cleaning lady. And I was like, hey. And she goes, I stopped by a minute ago. You looked busy. I was like, what the fuck did you say? So don't turn it up is the bottom line. A friend of mine was like, oh, no, you don't turn it up. Here's what you do. Use AirPods. Just put your AirPods in, okay? And that made perfect sense. I was like, let me pop these AirPods in. Let me tell you something. If you think it's embarrassing getting caught jerking off, think of how embarrassing it is when somebody taps you on the shoulder and tells you to stop, okay? Because noise cancellation really works in 2024, okay? You can't hear the footsteps. In California, I found a new porn category that I kind of like. It's called JOI. Does anybody know what that is? Fuck yeah. You answered that so fast. I do. I love porn. So many acronyms. It's like working for the government. It's kind of cool. All right. So jerk-off instruction. If you don't know what jerk-off instruction is, it's literally just, it's a video of a woman, and she tells you how to jerk off. Okay, and to me, I'm like, I've already got my dick out, lady. I know what I'm doing. I mean, I found you. You didn't find me. You know what I mean? It's also very weird because it's like older people. Do you remember MapQuest? Do you remember MapQuest? Okay, it's kind of like MapQuest. I just skip directly to direction number 14 because I don't need to know how to get out of my neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like, I know which way to turn at the four-way stop. I know how to jerk off. I don't need your help. I don't think they know how to jerk off. That's the thing. I don't think the women know what to do because they're doing a lot of weird motions. They're doing this, like that, and I'm like, are we jerking off or pulling saltwater taffy? I don't understand. Are we in Gatlinburg right now? What's happening? Could that work the other way? Could there be a jerk-off instruction video from a man, right? What would that video look like? Would it just be a close-up of a guy's face and he's like, all right, lick your fingers, get him in there. Get him in there. All right, you know where it is. I don't. Find it. You're a DJ. You're a DJ. You're a DJ. You're doing the dishes. You're cleaning a real deep cup. You're cleaning a real deep cup. I don't know how women jerk off. I think you can tell. You know what I'm talking about, ma'am? I think Hayden's girlfriend. What are you doing with a senior citizen over here? You look like a spry young lady. Jesus, call the fucking police. This is... Hey, take better care of yourself, dude. You heard of Kiehl's? Fucking rub some lotion on your face. I'm married. I've been married 20 years come February. 20, yeah, man. 20 years. I like being married. It's a cliche, but it's true, man. You know how you keep the relationship going? You gotta, the sex life isn't the whole thing, but it's a big part of it. You gotta keep it going, right? You gotta keep it going. We like to try stuff, my wife and I. We're doing new stuff. Like, I like talking dirty. Does anybody like to talk dirty? That's kind of my thing. Hell yeah, just fucking the Jew whore back there. Just me and him fucking, all right. Cool. Just fucking, do people gas and fuck? Do you? No? Cool. Fuck yeah, all right. How many kids you guys got? 3? You fucked 3 times. At least. Yeah. Oh man, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Am I right? All right. I like talking dirty. My wife can't do it though. She's very bad at it. When my wife talks dirty, she sounds like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. She'll say some shit like, "Ooh, put the dinglehopper in the whiz bang." I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? The other night I asked her if she was a bad girl. She goes, "No." I was like, all right. Cool. I said, "Do you like that?" She said, "Well, actually," I said, "you can shut the fuck up. Stop talking." She did say something recently, and I appreciated it because I didn't have to ask for it. I didn't have to coach her, but I didn't like what she said. What she said was, "I'll blow your dick off." I was like, that's fucking close though, bro. So close. Like, keep swinging, champ. Like, fucking, we're good at one of these days. We're gonna get it. I tried, I wanted to show her I was still passionate. She tried something for me, I tried something for her. So I tried to rip her panties off. Ladies, you ever had your panties ripped off? Probably not, because it's not fucking possible. Did you know that? That's a myth, all right? Victoria's Secret, quality product. It's made very well. That's Secret, mesh, steel, something, I don't know. They're not coming off. So I just, in the middle of the moment, I reached over, I grabbed a big handful of her panties right up front, and I yanked. Right, and this is where ladies are like, don't do that. Right? I fucking yanked. I yanked hard, like I was trying to start a fucking lawnmower. I was like, yeah, yeah. Hurt her real bad. Tore it all up from the cooter to the tutor. You know what I'm talking about, Hayden's dad? Fucking shredded that shit. She did not want to have sex after that. Can you believe that? I was like, you're very disrespectful right now. I can't believe how you treat me. This is terrible. I mean, there's so many new things in sex. There's so many new things. Us old people just aren't prepped. Like somebody said it earlier. Somebody on the stage was talking about eating ass, right? Was it Eric? You were talking about eating? Yeah, you were talking about eating ass. Yeah, you got a face for it, brother. You know what I'm talking about? That haircut's like, I don't pay bills and I eat ass, motherfucker. I got a lien on my car and a tongue in your butthole. So, I don't understand the ass eating thing. I don't get it. I'm okay. Dude, I don't get it. I'm 40. I don't eat Brussels sprouts. I'm not going to eat your fucking ass, bro. There's lines. There's levels to this shit. You know, I'm not. Dude, if I eat Chinese food after 7 p.m., I got a heartburn for 3 days, dude. All right? Pardon me if I don't snack on your pooper, Junior. You know what I'm talking about, Hayden? You don't. You're 116 years old. Young people have made violence a little okay in sex. Like, does anybody here like to get choked? Of course you do, you fucking war criminal. Jesus. Uri, if you're having fucking, dude, blink 3 times if this bitch has got you on lockdown. Jesus Christ, she cut your curls off, took your hat, bro. Get them back. Be a man. So dumb. So dumb. No, choking. I don't get it, man. I don't get the choking. I don't understand it. First off, how do 2 people that both like to get choked, how do they have sex? Do you think they just fuck standing up like... What the fuck, dude? Here's a good thing to remember. This is, if you take away anything from this show, here's some advice to take with you. It's really easy to remember. It's very sing-songy, all right, when it comes to choking. All right, remember this. 1 hand sexy, 2 hands murder. That's how you know. Am I right, Hayden's girlfriend? Fuck yeah. All right. I don't understand the pleasure and the pain thing, dude. Pleasure and pain's a weird combination for me. I was jerking off the other night and I stubbed my toe, it ruined the whole thing. I don't want... If y'all are wondering while I'm moving around while I jerk off, mind your fucking business. That wasn't part of the joke. Sorry to disappoint you, I'm not going to share my whole personal life with you. I'm not built for that weird shit. Nah. Thank God I'm married. Before I got married, all those many years ago, I dated a woman. She was the one that pulled the curtain back. I was like, I gotta get out of the game. I can't do this. Nice lady, dated her for 6 months. She comes to me one night and she's like, we gotta step it up in the bedroom. I need a little bit more. And I was like, what did you have in mind? And she said, I want you to sexually assault me. I want you to take me by force. I want you to take me by surprise. And I was like, I can't do either of those things. I don't know how to do that. And she said, do your best. And my best was, get you, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. We broke up immediately. That's not, she didn't want that. There are rules in sex. There are things you got to be careful about, right? I learned this the hard way. You can't just assume something that works on one person will work on another. Do you know what I mean? You ever run into that? I had a girlfriend once. All she wanted was to be folded in half, dude. She wanted her ankles up by her ears. That was her jam. Worked every time. I did that to another woman, and I heard her hip pop. And I was like, oh, no, I've assaulted you. Please don't call the police. We can work this out. Hawk to a girl. I think she enlightened people to spit in the bedroom. Do you know what I mean? That's the one good thing that she did. Everybody know about spit. But I think it's a weird thing because you can't just spit on somebody. I don't think you can. Can you? I don't know if you can spit on somebody. That's a fucking weird thing, dude. I had a girl spit on me once, and I was like, did you just fucking put a curse on me? I had another woman, she was like, spit in my mouth. I was like, if you're thirsty, I got water on the nightstand, bro. We don't have to resort to that. Oh, God. What else? I'll do one more. I'm going to get out of here. I'm talking about stuff. You know, one thing I never tried until recently. You know, we tried a lot. But since I've been married so long, we missed the entire technological revolution. I never sent a dick pic. Is that still a thing? Ladies, are we still firing? Are you still getting dick pics? Is Hayden's girlfriend, do you see his 183-year-old dick via text? You're gonna die soon. You're gonna die so soon, bro. Jesus Christ, you're fucking... It's like that scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark. He's melting in front of my face right now. I never sent a dick pic. I never had to, dude. It was before my time. And I've always felt like now, here's what I thought. If I sent a dick pic to my wife now, she would get it and be like, what am I looking for? Are you sick? Is there a rash? Is there... Because only a psychopath would send this to me right now. I wanted to try it. So it was my birthday, and I asked my wife if we could sex. I was like, never done it. Let's kick the tires, you know. She was like, of course, it's your birthday. I'll do whatever you want. So I'm sexting with my wife, and it's going pretty good, you know, and everything's fine. Really enjoying it. And then my wife sends me a text message that says, what do you want me to do to you? Well, at the same time, I got a text from my father that said, what do you want for your birthday? Okay. I was very busy, so I put my phone down. I came back 5 minutes later, took a picture of my penis, and I captioned it, put this in your mouth, and sent it. And to the second text message, I responded with a purple sweater because that's what I wanted for my birthday, right? I was very proud of myself. I was like Jay-Z. I was like, one take. That was a one-take dick pic. She's going to love it. Phone buzzes, right? I look at it. It's my wife, and it says, I don't know what the fuck a purple sweater is, but I'll do it because I love you. And that was the first clue that I had made an irreparable mistake. And I didn't know what the fuck to do in the moment. I was freaked out. What do I do? Do I cut him off with the pass, or do I just let him respond? And I thought about it for a minute. I was like, your move, old man. You know, what you got to say about that dick, baby? You made it. Let's get that Yelp review. You know, let's bigger, harder, faster, stronger. What are we working with? And I'm pins and needles, dude. And finally, my phone buzzes. It's my dad. And here's what it says. It says, please, please, 2 pleases. Please, please tell me that's your dick. What the fuck does that mean? My dad thinks I'm trolling the internet, looking at pictures of dicks. Going, you know who'd like that dick? My dad. That's my dad's kind of dick right there, you know what I mean? I know it's my birthday, but this is my gift to you, Papa. Why don't you put that in your mouth? Have one on your boy. So I respond to my father. I'm like, that's my dick. It's my dick. My dad's 87. Yeah, he sent me a one-word response. It said, cool. That's rock and roll, dude. Christmas about to be weird as fuck. But we all make mistakes, man. I've made some doozies in my time. Here's a bad one. My wife and I, we were talking about talking dirty earlier. I like to do that. It backfires. It doesn't work all the time. Right? I was having sex recently with my wife. She was on top of me, and I wanted to say the perfect thing in that moment. to set her off. I was like, if I say the right thing, it's just going to push her over the edge. It's going to be amazing. And I had it ready to go. I was going to lock eyeballs with my wife, and I was going to say, come for me. I thought it was sexy as shit. I was ready to go. And the moment came, we locked eyes, and I said, come in me. That's what I said to my wife. Guess what? That's a fucking showstopper, if you didn't know that. And I didn't know what to do, so I doubled down. I was like, come in my heart. Come in my heart. Fill me up. Fill me up. I shouldn't have added that second part. That was bad. But this one keeps me up at night. This is the worst one. The piece de la resistance, is the French call it. Pussy. Just seeing it from the back, he was lit like Jesus. He was like, pussy, pussy. It's fucking very memorable, AJ. This one is unfortunate. My wife and I were having sex, doggy style. It's my birthday. Hey, it was my birthday. I was a good boy all year, dude. And my wife and I were having sex, doggy style, and she looked back at me, and I fucking waved at her. I went, what the fuck is that? I was like, hey, it's me. Who wants ice cream? This fucking guy wants ice cream. All right, guys, I'm Scott Eason. Give it up for Atomic Johnnies, your panel, and Jay Dubz and David Lynham. Thank you.
Y'all keep it going for Scott Eason, everybody. Keep it going for this show. I do want to end it. This is our last show of the year here, which has been a blessing. Thank you, Cheyenne, for believing in comedy. Thank you, Gadsden, for keep coming out to this stuff. Here's a little fun inside baseball about tonight, though. You guys got kind of loud there at the end. My wife threatened to hold this sign up that Cheyenne puts out. And I turned to my wife, and I said, baby, this is Gadsden. They won't be able to read it. The other funniest thing that happened tonight, I get a text message from the same beautiful woman. Some of you have heard my bits of comedy. This is the wife. She says, apparently, being mediocre at comedy comes with having a small penis. So all of you guys that bombed tonight, just know my wife now knows you're not packing. That's good shit to know right there. It's also very true. I also have a library of your terrible shoe choices tonight. Scott, you have the oldest shoes in the building. Thanks for the old balances. Appreciate that. And the final piece of it all is that I asked for a Diet Coke from her. She tells me, after having 4 double shots of tequila, that I can have whatever I like. That's exactly what I said. I said, anal? And she said, no. Not after having this dragon shit, whatever this is. Which is probably for the best, because I don't want to hurt. But thank you all so much for coming out. We hope to be back early next year if Cheyenne lets us keep coming here. Don't forget about Tuesday nights, the open mics that Keenan and Sam Johnson have been putting on here as part of Comedy Break-In. With love to you all, thank you all so much.